Hola amigos, and welcome back to Mexico. I'm on a journey all the way from Mexico to the most southern point of South America, chasing adventures at every single stop along the way, and we are currently in country number 1, Mexico. Good morning. It is my last day on Isla Mujeres. This is where we've been staying the last few days for the duration of that Musa video that you've just seen. And we are now about to hit a big leg session before we move on for our next adventure videos. We have made a little measly, not muesli, but close. Measly breakfast, can I get my words out? We've got oats with some jam and a banana, kind of used the end of the packet of oats. So this is all we've got, but luckily we're getting straight in the gym, so we won't have too full a stomach. Let's get this down us. Oh yeah, also it took about 10 years for the kettle to boil, so that's delayed our plans by approximately 10 years. And I scranned a few eggs to make up for the lack of oatage this morning, so I got 4 egg whites and 2 yolks down me. So we're feeling fueled. We're gonna get a big leg session in. Well, let's get this down and then we'll be on the way. Delicioso. We're en route from the hostel down to the main road where we're gonna pick up a cab. This is the streets of Isla Mujeres. Good morning and welcome to Mexico indeed. It's going to be a sweaty one today. First gym session in a proper gym, but without aircon, and we've got legs to hit. You can see I'm already beading. We'll try and get on and do some squats, and there's also a hack squat in there, leg extensions, leg curls, so we'll see what's available. It's pretty bussing in there with people. Is that the right word? I don't know. Let's get after it and then we'll debrief after. So first up, we went over to the rack to see if we could do some squats, and luckily the PT in there said that we could have it. He asked if I could squat outside to start with, and I thought, no chance of that. So we went straight in, he decided to work outside, and then I got on the back squat. Ended up putting on 140 on the bar, which absolutely flew. We did 3 sets of 8, but was overheating by the end of it. I'm still struggling to get my words out now. I have not missed training in this kind of humidity. Next, we moved on to hamstring curls. They had a lying prone hamstring curl, which I much prefer over the seated curl. And the machine was pretty decent, to be fair, so we got a good pump on the hamstrings. Better than doing RDLs in this scenario because obviously we're overheating. I don't actually have wrist wraps with me while I'm training, while I'm away this time either, so the bar would have been slipping everywhere. And then finished off with some leg extensions. This machine wasn't perfect, to be fair, like the range of motion wasn't ideal, but we got a good pump on. Managed to squeeze out at the top portion at the rep, so all was good there. And now look at the difference in the color of my top. It's gone from light gray to very dark gray, 50 shades of gray here on Adam Radcliffe YouTube. So if you're a regular to my videos, you'll know I'm a backflip expert. But we don't have a ledge today. Well, not an expert, I'm like 80% proficient. We don't have a ledge today, so I'm not gonna backflip into here. I'm trying to think what the most impressive dynamic pool entry I can do is. All right, go. Out of 10?
8. Solid.
Necessary after overheating in that leg session. Now, we've got to get checked out. It is 10:38 and we've got to be out of the hostel by 11. So get the bags packed, try and dry the trunks in about 12 minutes and then get into the restaurant for breakfast. And then we're going to make our way down to Playa del Carmen. In the brunch spot, this is called Oh My Brunch, and I've got a chicken sandwich. They always do chips. They say they're chips, and I keep expecting French fries, but they're chips, like American. What do we call them?
Crisps.
Crisps, yeah. We're gonna get this down us, and then we've got a ferry to catch. The next one's in 25 minutes. I don't know how possible that's gonna be, but we're gonna try. Let's go. So I made a mistake. I asked her where Edio was in Spanish and she responded in Spanish, and now I don't know what she said. So we worked out where we needed to be. We found out that we needed to be on a corner which was basically a bus stop but also not a bus stop, but two of the lovely generous chicas that were on the ferry with us were waiting for a bus in the very same place, so it worked out perfectly in some very broken English and some very broken Spanish that we could hop on a local bus, and that took us to the centre of town, at which point we could get to the big bus station to take us down to Playa del Carmen. That cost us 60 pesos each and was a bit of a kerfuffle. We ended up waiting about 45 minutes for that bus because they left every hour. Got on the bus and I pretty much wiped out at that point. I was knackered. As you can see now, it's dark, but when we arrived here, it wasn't. We checked into the hostel and just went and grabbed an awesome pizza, the biggest pizza I've ever had, bigger than my head. Didn't think anything was possible to be bigger than my head, but there you go. It's 7 p.m. We're in Playa del Carmen, and tomorrow morning, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about this. I was meant to be diving with a certain company in 3 cenotes tomorrow, but they cancelled on me today because one of the instructors is sick. We've postponed that. I'm going to be diving in a couple of those cenotes in a few days' time once we're in Tulum, but I had to reschedule because I was like, I'm not diving tomorrow, as in I am diving tomorrow. So what I did was I went over to another dive shop and we organised 2 cenotes, ones that I wasn't going to be going to. Excuse the car alarm, the video's nearly finished. There you go. And yeah, we're all booked in. So we'll leave here tomorrow, 8 AM, going to be out all day, and it's going to be class. There's 2 cenotes in question. One is called Dos Ojos, which is Spanish for 2 eyes, and the other one is called the Pit, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's very deep and very blue. Thank you very much for watching this one. Very much like I've never done a proper vloggy day in the life around a training session, so let me know if you enjoyed it. And yeah, we're gonna just get some more lifestyle stuff interweaved with all the adventures over the coming weeks and months. Thank you very much. See you on the next adventure.
Oh, you want me to say that?
You have to.
Oh, I have to. Like and subscribe.
No, say it with conviction and look at
Please like and subscribe. Adam Radcliffe at YouTube.